Hi, all you whimsical writers. Today we are on our next lesson for writing our informational report, and it's time to draft our reports. So today you are going to take all of the facts that you paraphrased yesterday and write them into paragraphs that will teach someone all about your topic. You need to use your table of contents and your note-taking organizer to make sure that you don't forget something, and it'll help keep your work all organized. So each subtopic on your planner will be a new paragraph. Each subtopic on your planner will be a new paragraph. I want you to say out loud right now when you will change paragraphs. Every subtopic, you will have a new paragraph. And we also don't want to forget all about our introduction at the beginning and our conclusion at the end. They should each have a paragraph as well. So if you have 4 subtopics, your report will be 6 paragraphs. You're going to use your table of contents to remind you what each paragraph is about, and then go to your note-taking organizer to grab your paraphrased facts and write them in the order that you want to write your paragraphs. So remember, it might be easier just to work on one paragraph at a time. So I'll show you an example of mine. This was my note-taking organizer from the other day with all of my paraphrased facts, and I took that information and started writing my informational report on the red-eyed tree frog. So if you look, when I wrote my report, I actually started with my subtopics first. So since I had all of the information ready, I looked at my table of contents, which I don't think I have up anymore. Oh, yes, I do. I looked at my table of contents and I saw that my first subtopic paragraph was going to be characteristics. So I started with that paragraph. When I started typing on my blank paper, I started with my 4 subtopics. So I have my subtopic header, my subheading, and then I went and I started listing my facts here. But you'll see that this first sentence is kind of like it's almost like a transition sentence. It kind of introduces what I'm talking about before I start listing the facts. So I have a sentence here, and then I have my 3 facts. There are many characteristics that make a red-eyed tree frog distinctable. For example, their skin color changes when, I need to edit. Their skin color changes by nightfall. Females are bigger than males. A female can grow to 77 millimeters and a male up to 59 millimeters. These tree frogs are also meat eaters. So when we look at my note-taking organizer, you'll see here that I had under characteristics, I didn't go in this order of my facts. I kind of mixed it up a little bit, but their skin color changes when night falls. Females can grow, and these are meat-eating amphibians. So I added a couple sentences in there to make it flow and become a paragraph. Next, you'll see that I had habitat. So here are my facts for habitat. And when I made my heading here, I bolded it, and then I started my paragraph. A habitat is where animals live and includes the environment it is surrounded by. If you are on the search to find a red-eyed tree frog, you would need to look somewhere warm. Red-eyed tree frogs tend to live in tropical areas. They are found in a lot of rainforests in places like Central America. When they are first born, they live in small ponds as tadpoles. So again, I have my 3 facts, but I also have another couple sentences in there to help make the transition smooth and introduce what I'm talking about in that paragraph. So once you go through your 4 subtopics, you have to remember that we also have 2 extra paragraphs, our introduction at the beginning and our conclusion at the end. So you'll see for my introduction, I started off by saying, the red-eyed tree frog is a master of disguise until it suddenly catches your attention. The scientific name for this frog is Agelaegnus calidrius. These frogs look very sweet, but are also quite clever. Don't estimate this small frog. What makes this animal so special? That's my introduction paragraph. And for my conclusion, right here, there are many different types of frogs, but the red-eyed tree frog is special. These eye-catching, color-changing, smart frogs are quite amazing. The bright colors used as an adaptation may just grab your attention when you take a visit to the rainforest. And that's my conclusion. I kind of touched upon each thing a little bit and wrapped up, put an ending on my report. So what you are doing today is drafting out your informational report. Make sure you start off with opening your note-taking organizer and then going and starting by writing out your subtopics and then adding your introduction and a conclusion. Good luck. If you need anything, don't be shy and ask for help. Have fun.